Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Nerdy Geek channel. In this episode, I'm going to show you my DVD collection, my sci-fi DVDs, my comedy DVDs, and my superhero DVDs. It's going to be fun. Right, let's start with my Doctor Who collection. I'm a big fan of Doctor Who. I'm a huge Whovian, and I'm trying to collect all of the Doctor Who classic DVDs. I think I'm pretty far. So yeah, I started collecting half a year ago when I found out that the queue was great, and this is what I got so far. Let's start with the first box set. It's the beginning. It has the first 3 episodes of the Doctor Who ever. Yeah, it's the first Doctor, William Hartnell. I think these are the 3 episodes are in it: the Unearthly Child, the Daleks, and the Ash of Destruction. I think Daleks is by far the best episode in this box set. It's a great story, although I think it was better as a 5-parter than as a 7-parter, because when they escape the city, the Dalek city, and save the Tals of the Daleks, I think that's where it should have ended, and so that was a pretty good story. The other 2 episodes of Earth, I don't know, are also. Yeah, they are good, but they're fun, but they are completely unnecessary. They already rescued the Tals, discovered the Daleks, and I think it's unnecessary. The Edge of Destruction, I actually despise this episode. It's just weird. It doesn't make sense. I really hate this episode. It's it's just weird. Alright, let's go to the next episode. That is the Dalek invasion of Earth. The Doctor and his 3 companions land in London in the middle of the 21st century. No, that's about 40 years, but for them it's like what century for them. And it's a great story. It's some people hate it, but I think most people like it. I think it's one of the best William Hartnell Dalek stories. I think it's the best William Hartnell Dalek story, and it's just great. It's about the Earth has been invaded by the Daleks, and of course the Doctor and his companions saves the day. But at the end, the Doctor ditched Susan so rudely. Seriously. It's not the kind of farewell she deserved. Although I did not like her character, even so, she didn't deserve such a rude farewell. But overall, it's a great episode, and I really recommend it to watch. It's actually the first black and white episode I watched, and also the first William Hartnell story. Alright, the next is a box set. Again, it's the Space Museum and the Chase. I think these are 2 mediocre episodes. They're not great, not good, but they're certainly not bad. I think the Space Museum is, I think my opinion is going to oppose all the other opinions, I think, because almost everyone thinks the first episode of the Space Museum is the best, and the other 3 are, not good. I think it's not really the other way around. I think the first episode was good, but I think the other 3 episodes are, maybe equally or maybe even better. Yeah, I know it's weird, but that's my opinion. And the Chase, it's another Dalek story. It's not the best Dalek story. I think it's the worst Dalek story of William Hartnell. That doesn't mean it's a bad episode. It's just a mediocre episode. It's a really good episode, except for the part with the ghost house. I really hate that part of the episode. It's just weird. It doesn't make sense. That is the only part I really hated about the episode. And the other thing I'm not very fond of at this episode is I had hoped a more spectacular goodbye for Ian and Barbara, but still there were reasonably good stories, I say. And now let's move on to the best William Hartnell story I've seen so far. And it's arguably The War Machine. I think it's a really, yeah, there are many different opinions about this episode. Some people think it's the best William Hartnell story ever made. Some people hate it. Some people think, oh, it's a fun episode. I think it's the best episode of William Hartnell I've seen so far. It's just a fun story. And it's also the last episode of Dodo Chaplet and the first episode of starring Ben and Polly. I lost her name. The Doctor lands in London in 1966. There is a new artificial intelligence made called Wotan. Wotan figures out that the world is better off without the humans and creates this super giant, killer robots and to kill humans, and he uses humans to make them as slaves. The Doctor, of course, stops it and ditches Dodo Chaplet even more rude than he ditched Susan. He just left her there. It's just weird, and she disappears like the episode, like half through the episodes. That's the only part I didn't like about it. And Ben, I don't like Ben. It's not a very good character, but the episode is good, and I think it's a good episode. Right. Next box set is the Lost in Time box set. I haven't watched all the episodes, but I think for the one I've seen, it's a pretty good box set. Yeah, it's just really mixed. It collects the stories that have some missing episodes with the episodes they have found and some, like the William Hartnell era and from the Patrick Troughton era. It's a great box set, but I'm not going to explain all the details about it because it will take way too long. Now to one of the best Doctor Who stories at the classic era I've seen. I think it's the best, by the way. Many people many people say it's so. Other people say no, it's just normal. I think it's the War Games. I absolutely love the War Games. It was the first Troughton episode I bought. I think it's just great. Despite of the weak plot, it's just enjoyable to watch, and I really enjoyed it. Even as a time party, it does not like long. It takes so long. It's just, I think it's a great episode. The plot is too, not too complicated, but it's just too much to explain. The only thing I can say, I think it's a great episode, even though it's a 10-parter. It doesn't get draggy. It's just, I think it's a good episode despite of the weak plot. Right, let's move on to the next box set. That is the Mannequin Mania. I don't know if I pronounced it right. It's Mannequin, maybe Mania. It's about the Autons of in the Third Doctor. The first Third Doctor episode, Spirit from Space. I think it's a good episode. I think the Third Doctor was a little bit finding his feet in the show, but I think it's good, and I think it's a good story, and it's a good plot. And Terror of the Autons, the first appearance of the Master, second appearance of the Autons is second season of John Pertwee as the Doctor. I think it's a good episode. I really don't think which one. I really don't know which one is better. I like them both. They're both great, and if you want to get started in the Third Doctor world, I think you should start with this one, probably. Alright, let's move on to the that is Genesis of the Daleks. It's actually the first classic episode I bought, and it was my time I still lived in the Netherlands, so it has Dutch subtitles and other covers. You see, I think it's the best Tom Baker story I have seen so far, and it's just a great episode. I think almost it's almost equal to the War Games. I think it's a very good story with the first appearance of the Averroes, the origin of the Daleks, explanation of the Tals, and yeah, it's a good story, good plot, strong plot, and it's just great. And Sarah Jane is really good in it, and Ian, yeah, just normal, and Tom Baker is just great as usual. Alright, let's move on to the next episode. Alright, this is The City of Death. I think this is, it's also one of the best episodes of Tom Baker. I think it has a great plot. It's a real mystery episode till the end. You don't know why or how it happens. It's a fun episode to watch. And it also teaches you something about the French history from Leonardo da Vinci. It's a fun episode. It's just great to watch. Alright, the next is the New Beginnings box set. I think it's a really good box set. Also, it collects the Keeper of Traken, Logopolis, and Castrovalva. I think the best episode, the best story in this, I think it's I'm not sure. Equal. I like them all equally. They're just good stories, and the Master, it's great. The new Master, and the death of the Fourth Doctor. It's great. I really recommend this box set if you like the Fourth Doctor and you want to get started in the Fifth Doctor. I really recommend this box set. All right, let's move on to the next episode. This one is The Five Doctors. I also bought this one in the time I was still in the Netherlands, so it has a slightly different cover. I think actually it's the same, but it has Dutch subtitles. I think it's a good episode. Good 25th anniversary, so I think it's a good episode. Yeah. Although Patrick Troughton was at his best in this episode. And Richard Hurndall is pretty good as the First Doctor. Yeah. But overall, it's just a good episode. It's fun to watch, and if you want to see all the Doctors together, so all the Doctors, I recommend this, The Five Doctors. It's a good episode. Right, let's move on to the next box set. This is The Trial of a Time Lord. I think it's a good box set. The first 3 stories are great, but the last one just sucks. It's just weird with the mask and with the what's he called, the Valeyard being a doctor, the 13th incarnation, the 13th incarnation. It's just, and he's evil. It's just weird. It was good so far, but then they had to blow it up. It's a good episode except for the last one. All right. Let's go to the next episode. Alright, most people hate this episode. It's considered one of the worst episodes ever made. It's The Time of the Rani. It's the first episode, the first story, featuring the 7th Doctor as Sylvester McCoy. I think I liked it. Yeah, I think it's a good episode. Although, it's not the best. It's not, but it's certainly not the worst. I enjoyed watching this episode. I think, it's only a fresh start after the dark period of the 6th Doctor, with this goofy, little, weird 7th Doctor. I think I think I enjoyed watching the episode. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This is the Revisitation box set 3. I liked this box set actually. It collects the Tomb of the Cybermen. I think the best Cyberman story. I think it's the best Cyberman story. Tomb of the Cybermen. I really liked and I really enjoyed watching this episode. Although the last 2 episodes were like, the first 2. I don't know. But the 3 Doctors also are a good episode. Only I think it's weird. Yeah, it has a lot of scientific inaccuracies. But I will explain those and maybe try to make another theory out of it in another video. Alright, and the last one is The Robots of Death. I think it's also one of the best Tom Baker stories. Yeah. Overall, this box set has lots of good episodes, and I really recommend this if you want to have a variety of doctors in one box set. I really recommend this box set. Alright, the last one of the classic era is the Revisitation box set 2. It collects The Seeds of Death, Carnival of Monsters, and Resurrection of the Daleks. I haven't watched this box set actually, not yet, no. I haven't found time because of all the moving we did. But I will review it in another video when I've seen those. So yeah. Alright. Now to the last Doctor Who I had. This is actually pretty great. It's the first complete series of New Who. It's slightly damaged, but it doesn't matter. I bought it online and it was sent back because it was damaged, and she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry for the damage. So here you have it for free." And I'm like, "For free? Seriously?" So I got this slightly damaged box set for free. It's great, although it's damaged. I think it's pretty great. All right, now to the merchandise I own of Doctor Who. First of all, this TARDIS, the vinyl TARDIS. I think it's fun. It's pretty big, and the only slightly disappointment was the hollow inside. Although I know why, because if you open this door, it's almost impossible to close it. Oh, actually, maybe it's. No, it's really tough to close the door. So that's why I think this is why they made a hollow. All right. Next merchandise I own is this 4th Doctor doll. It's also a vinyl series. I think it's great, and it's not actually the TARDIS. It's just great. Yeah, it's nice to have it. Right. Another thing I own of Doctor Who is the 3rd Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Only the one thing I'm not very fond of, I don't know if you can see it, but the paint is a little gone on some places, but it isn't that obvious. But I'm pretty happy with this one. Right, let's move on to my other DVDs. The first one is The Matrix. The Matrix Selection with all of the 3 Matrix movies. I really like The Matrix actually. Although I think the 3rd one in the 2nd one had some weak moments, but overall it's just great. I think it's really great. It's a fun box at a really cheap price I had, and I really enjoyed it. Right, let's move on to the next. Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Yeah, it's the first Star Trek movie, and I have to admit I enjoyed watching it. Although it wasn't that good, I really think I enjoyed watching it. I got the director's edition, but it's fun to watch it, but it's not like really good or something. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's just normal. Alright, let's move on to the next. That's Star Trek Nemesis. It's the last movie of Star Trek, and it's considered also not one of the best movies. although I enjoyed this one watching too. I think all the movies are great of Star Trek. I think almost everything of Star Trek is great. Right, but so Star Trek Nemesis. I think it's a great movie with the death of Data. Also, although he was replaced with B4, but it was heartbreaking to say goodbye to Data. I really was like, no, Data don't die, and he did die anyway. So yeah. Alright, let's move on. The Star Trek, the original series season 1. It's the digital. Yeah, it's not the original. It's a remastered edition, so it's not with the original special effects. Which, yeah, I don't know. I really don't give. I don't care about the special effects as long as the story is good. I enjoy watching it, and although it's just great. First season has lots of good episodes. I really enjoyed watching it. I think it's the best original series season, and I think it's some of the best episodes. I can't remember them, but I will do another video of reviewing this one maybe later, and I will do the best episodes of season 1. Right, let's move on. Star Trek: The Original Series Season 2. Yeah, this has also pretty good episodes, but also some episodes are a little less good. Right, I have to speed up right now. This will probably take too long. Right, Star Trek Season 2. Star Trek: The Next Generation Season 3 and Star Trek Enterprise Season 1 Special Edition. I really, really, really enjoyed watching Season 3. I think it's one of the best. It has one of the best episodes in the whole Star Trek franchise, and I haven't really started watching this one, but so far I've seen like the first 15 minutes of the first episode, but it was good. It's quite enjoyable. Right, let's move on. Alright, I also watch really diehard. I'm not really a diehard fan of this series, but I enjoy watching this. Blake 7. I think the first episode is kind of slow, but after the first episode, it really gets better. And yeah, it's just fun to watch. Twilight Twilight Zone. I think it's a good episode. Good series. Seriously, season 3 is pretty good. It has some slow episodes, but I think it's good. Overall, it's good. Alright. Now to one of my favorite episodes ever. Episode series ever. Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna spoiler anything because I really hate it when I see spoilers of Game of Thrones, but it's just great. If people think there's lots of blood and lots of sex, you're right, but it's more. The story is not in episodes, lots of blood, lots of sex. It's just it has a great story, great plot. I really recommend it, and I've watched season 1, 2, and 3, and I'm starting in season 4. I'm also reading the books. I'm now in book 4 of series. I will do another video on Game of Thrones probably later. Right now to my favorite comedy series, The Big Bang Theory. I really love this series. Because of this series, I started watching Doctor Who. Not actually started reading Marvel, but it's one of the things that encouraged me to read Marvel. But it encouraged me to watch Star Trek. It's just great. And I once was really into physics. Then I stopped. But after watching The Big Bang Theory, I was all into physics again because of this. Even if you're not a geek or a nerd, it's just a great series. Series to watch. Yeah, I really recommend this series. It's a comedy series. Alright, now to my sci-fi movies. Star Wars, great classic. I think everybody knows. Star Wars. Let's move on. Alright. Terminator. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first two movies. Third, little less. Fourth, sucks. I am planning to, no, I don't want to see the fifth one in the cinema. Just wait till it's out on DVD. But I enjoyed the first two. I think the second one is the best one, and the third one was a little less, but still good. But the fourth one was, why? Completely unnecessary. It should have stopped after the second one, but the third one was alright. And the fourth one was like, no. This is my opinion. Right, let's move on to my superhero movies. Alright, first of all, The Avengers, great movie. Saw it in BLs in the cinema. That's why one of the reasons I started reading Marvel comics. The Amazing Spider-Man, yeah, it's a good movie, but it's not really. Peter Parker is so out of character. He's like this cool guy, he's popular and stuff. It's just not the Peter Parker we're used to in the comics. But although it's still a good movie. Alright, Spider-Man 3, 2, and 1. Great movies. I actually love them. I think those are the best movies. I think 3 is a little less, but overall, they are good movies. Alright, let's move on to the last one. X-Men First Class. I think one of the best X-Men films ever. Yeah, I really enjoyed watching this one. Right, and to one of my. Now to the last two. Battlestar Galactica, the new series. I'm planning to watch the old series, but I can't find them anywhere. But I really enjoyed watching the first season. I don't know. I want to watch the second season. I can't find it anywhere. But I really enjoyed watching the first season. And now this cliffhanger, what happens with Brawl? I don't know what the name was, but it's pretty great. Alright, to one of my favorite, second place comedy series, The 70 Shows. That's 70 Shows. It's absolutely great. I love it. That's something I have to say about it. Right, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in another video. Now, goodbye. Thank you for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.